Hello, and welcome to Laverne Heights Presbyterian. I'm Miss Peggy. Laverne Heights is an intergenerational community of faith, and during this time of social distancing, we're staying connected with our children by bringing them an online lesson each week. I'm glad you joined us today for our story, which is called True Greatness. Hello, everyone. If you remember last week, our children's story was at the Sermon on the Mount, in one section where Jesus was teaching about the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of earth, and how the rules of heaven and earth are quite different. And a big point he made was that being important on this earth means living to be successful financially, to get people's honor and praise and attention, and to become important in other people's eyes. Well, we've left that scene now, and Jesus is traveling with his disciples through Galilee toward the town of Capernaum. And it seems that maybe Jesus' followers didn't listen real well at the Sermon on the Mount. As they traveled, Jesus heard the disciples behind him arguing. But he didn't say anything to them at that time. When they came into the city of Capernaum, they went into a home. And evidently, it was a home where there were some children, perhaps a family. And as all the disciples gathered together, Jesus turned to them and he said, "I heard you arguing on the road on the way here. What were you arguing about?" Well, the room became very quiet. No one answered Jesus' question. But Jesus knew what they had been arguing about. They were arguing about who was the most important, who was the greatest among them all. And so Jesus said, "Come here." And he called them to gather around him. When he had everyone's attention, he reached back for a child that was in the home, put the child on his lap, and wrapped his arms around them. Then he said to his followers, "If you want to be great, you have to serve the least of these. If you want to be first, you have to be last. If you want to be the best, you have to take care of the lowest in society." And then he said, if you welcome a child such as this, who actually were very low in that society, then you welcome me, Jesus said. And actually, if you welcome a child in my name, you not only welcome me, you welcome the Father who sent me. Now, I wonder what the disciples were using as a measure of their importance when they were arguing as they walked along the road. I wonder if they were comparing healings or miracles that they had done. I wonder if they were comparing how famous they had gotten among the people because they were followers of Jesus. I wonder why the disciples were absolutely silent when Jesus asked, "What were you arguing about?" I wonder how that little child felt when Jesus pulled them onto his lap and wrapped his arms around them. I wonder if they felt important. I wonder if you have ever done something for someone to help them, someone who really couldn't pay you back, someone who couldn't reward you in any way, and it left you feeling important. And I wonder if there might be someone in your life, in your community, in your neighborhood, who could use your help. I hope you have a chance this week to be great in the eyes of Jesus. Take care.